Hey, it's PHILA and you're watching PHILA TV, the ultimate YouTube channel. I'm the cinematographer, just a dude with a camera. All right, it's Labor Day weekend 2020. California, Southern California is looking at 110, 115 degrees. So that's, again, why we're in the studio and not in the nursery. So I was roaming around today in the local vintage nursery down by my house. And there's got one area in the back, it's like scratch and dent. You know, they're all beat up. Most of them have been cut off and fried. Fried and then the top's cut off. So this is a TROMPENBERG that has been, same thing, sitting out there forever, totally fried, so they completely cut off the top of it and kind of left it to die back there. I got it, it was, just maybe a couple hours ago, and I'm like dying to do something to it because it's just been sitting here growing like this forever. My idea, again, I like to defoliate everything, and with it being fried like this and such a loss of color, I am going to defoliate it 100% right away to make sure that it gets some really good growth real fast. So if you look, I've tied this piece down. This is the long leader on it that had fried, and then all the leaves came back, and you could see that is a TROMPENBERG. I'm pretty excited. I wanted to buy one. I got a smoking deal on this tree, so I'll take something that's been chopped up and I'm going to make it my own. As you can see, it's been growing nicely, and it's 10 feet. So I'm going to do some air layering off of it. I'm going to cut back pretty hard on some other things, but let's kind of take a look. How the leaves are curling in, which is a definite sign. And like I said, I tied this back because this was going way up there, but I wanted to be able to take some pictures of it, and I don't want it to get up on a ladder. So this thing has been sitting here. I've changed pots because it was a Monrovia pot, and I just like this, dark pot better. But if you could see how long that this bamboo stake has been attached here, and it's broken off at the bottom. It's got huge girth, and it is definitely a tall tree. So I'm going to get in here and see how far the die-off is on this, and clean up the edges. It's got multiple new leaders on it, which I will air layer off a couple, these real big ones. And then we'll see how this is doing, because I could air layer, down here and get a nice piece. As you can see, it is still alive. And some of these leaves still have a little bit of color on it. And like I said, they all curl in correctly, but it hit its summer colors or springtime colors and then just fried. So I'm going to get this thing stripped down real quick because, I want this to grow back. And if this is any show on how well this is doing, this is all brand new growth from when I discovered this tree, a couple of weeks ago. It wasn't this long. And so it is shot up, and you can see this is all new greenwood here, all the way up. So all of this, it was kind of piled around a bunch of other trees, so I just kind of scooted it out and put it in the middle of their little corner area. And even when I went back today, after not seeing it for about 2 weeks, I look and I go, wait, what happened to that tree? And I look at how big it was. I was really surprised. But you can see right up here, brand new leaves have burned. There's still a few leaves in here that look, pretty good, and they're showing correct form and texture. They don't look too bad, but I'm still defoliate it. But it's kind of cool that you get to see that on this poor tree, because like I said, it's been sitting there for years. I couldn't tell you even how long, but there was like a plastic coating over the soil, and it just like disintegrated in my hand. So I had to take half the soil and try and filter it out. The tag, all right, there's the tag from it, what's left of it, showing it's a TROMPENBERG. But if I just touch this, so how long that's been sitting in the sun. All right, back to the tree. can see how easy these leaves come off when they're ready. What I want to do is take this piece of bamboo off of the forget. It's been there so long. That's pretty crazy. You're free, and I think you're... Take a better look at this tree. You can see how it has been cut off and chopped here. And it's got twin trunk kind of 2-liter thing going on. And it's got a side branch down low that it doesn't need. So I could air layer a couple things off of here. So you got great branching with that new growth. So, I mean, if this branch was off, that'd be a great tree. I'm going to take just a little cut off of the ends here to just give it a refresher that it's still alive. Take a look, you know, because it's just like broken off. And a lot of new buds popping up. And you can see the height on this. And it's got brand new growth up there. It's going to be an amazing tree. Maybe I'll leave this branch because it looks better from here. Awesome. I made a couple of cuts into this one branch that I saw up here that looked like at one time it had some growth not too long ago. But as you can see, it's down, dead all the way down to here. There's some new buds on these little branches. So I'm just going to get the saw and take a cut right here because that's not coming back. And then give this a chance to callus over. As you can see, it's trying to grow a new leader off of here in a few spots. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the saw and cut this piece off. Okay, so I've chopped this piece off because it was dead all the way through. Maybe I'll make a slingshot. I used a really horrible saw, but it left such a great edge except for one little spot. It's like smooth. Okay, as you can see, we've got great budding going on the top, so it's going to continue to grow. And I'm not really sure what's going on here, but maybe from it being dehydrated because this thing never got watered. So it's got some damage to the bark, but it's still got a lot of vigorous growth. That's all semi-hardwood or semi-softwood or semi-greenwood. That is brand new stuff there. So it's been tangled up here like this for a while. So I'm just going to untangle it and then just, you know, clean it up a little bit more. But you really want to encourage it to leaf out from everywhere. This way I'll know what's alive and what's dead. Let's take one more look. Here's the TROMPENBERG that's been cut up and let to grow again. And now it's been defoliated. And it looks good, and we are gonna give you an update once we get some nice shiny leaves on it. Let's take one more look at this foliage. Guys, hope you guys like this video. Give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can watch for updates on this TROMPENBERG Japanese Macer Acer palmatum defoliating. All right, thanks for watching PHILA TV.